Hey, I'm Aaron Marcus, and welcome to my Acting and Modeling Quick Tips channel. If you haven't done this yet, make sure you click the subscription button and the little bell, the notification button, and that way every time I upload a new video, you'll be told. Hey, so I want to talk to you about something that it's difficult to discuss. Something that happens to everybody. It just happened to me, and it has to do with getting released from a project. So in this video, I just want to share with you some ways of dealing with it, what I think are the best ways, at least for me, some strategies to use so that you don't get too hung up on it and feel down for too long with it. And so let me share some information with you. So, typically whenever, and this is what I always talk about in my workshops, when I go in an audition, number one, never think I'm going to get it. My number one goal is to have a good time at the audition. It gives me a chance to play, even if it's for just a couple of minutes, but that's fun for me. So that's my goal. I'm not even thinking about getting the job because I really don't think I will. And it's not because I'm such a negative guy. I just realize there are just so many factors that go into getting a job, not getting a job. So not even thinking about that. So I had an audition recently, and it was for a commercial modeling job, but it was unusual. We actually had to videotape things, and it was fun. The print ad, it was in a pretty large area. It was kind of like half the United States, and it was just a really, really fun concept. I'd get a chance to play with a dog. So I was really excited about it and had a great time doing the audition. And I didn't hear anything for probably about a week. And once again, I just assumed I didn't get it. And then I got an email, it was 2 days ago, from the agent saying, just want to make sure you're still available this date. It's down to you and one other person. So at that point, I started getting a little excited. And besides the fact that it would be a really fun job, it would be something good for my portfolio, and it also paid incredibly well, which is always nice. So now I'm thinking about it, and I know that's a dangerous thing to do because I still know there's a 50% chance I'm not going to get this thing. And the following day, I got an email from the agent, and it said, "You've been released." And the agent was nice. He said, hey, we'll get the next one, or something like that. It was nice, and at least there was a little humanity in there. And it hit me. It really did, to be very honest with you. And look, I've booked over 1,275 jobs, so I've done a lot of work over 35 years. And typically when I don't get the job, which most of the time I don't, that's okay, unless it's something I really, really wanted. Like there was something I just auditioned for that seemed really fun. They were shooting it in Puerto Rico, and I thought that would be fun to do. And I didn't get that, but that, once again, I wasn't really thinking about it. But this one, it was like it was so close, and honestly, I find that if I'm not placed on hold or I'm not pinned, and those things don't really matter that much. I mean, that just means they're considering you. You're still very far away from booking the job. But, when I've been told it's down to you and one other person, there's a reasonable chance. And so when I found out, I felt bad about it. But here's one of the key things that I think is really important for you. Don't take it personally. Don't feel bad about yourself. And that's a big difference. Look, if something, is there, you auditioned for, it's close, you didn't get it, of course, feel bad if you want to feel bad. we're human. We're not robots. And when there's something that's very appealing to us and it's sitting right in front of you and then they pull it away, well, it's hard. So, number one, of course, feel bad. If you want to. Look, some people, it's like, oh, I don't care, it doesn't make any difference to me. But if it does feel bad to you, then feel bad, acknowledge it, do something nice for yourself, whether it's going out and getting ice cream or, binging on a fun show or going out for a hike, whatever it is, treat yourself to something nice because you deserve it. And the fact of the matter is you should be incredibly excited by the fact that, number one, you got submitted for an audition. And that's hard. That's very hard for people because, and you might not even realize this, but I've interviewed and spoken with enough casting directors, depending on the job, depending on the role. I mean, there could be literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people submitting for the opportunity to audition. A very small percentage of people are given that opportunity. So just the fact that you got to audition for the project, you won. Then to actually have it come down to one, of two people or, a couple of people, that's pretty amazing too. And I tell you, that's saying a lot about you and your performance and your skills. Apparently, some people liked it enough that you were being seriously considered for the role. And that is a wonderful feeling. I mean, that's a great testament about you. So, if you are in the situation like I was where, you got released and we're human beings and sometimes it just feels horrible. And so, and I did feel bad. I felt bad for the rest of the day and thought about it. And then I started to think about the things that I'm sharing with you. Hey, I got a chance to audition. Hey, they really liked what I happened to do. Who knows? Maybe they'll consider me for something else in the future just because they liked what I did. But once again, it's nothing personal. These are business decisions. It's not whether you're a nice person, or not a nice person. You just weren't the perfect person for this job. So anyhow, if you are fortunate enough to be in this situation of either being put on hold or having it come down to just a couple of people and you don't get it, I'm sorry, I wish that's not how the industry worked, but that's the way our business is. And it's okay to feel bad and treat yourself because you really deserve it. So look, if you have ever been in that situation and you got released, please share it below just so other people can learn from you as well and see that it's not just an isolated thing. It happens to us on a regular basis. And so please, share it below so that way we can continue to build this family of actors, models, people in the industry, sharing information, helping one another. And to me, that seems like a wonderful way to, at least for me, to run my business by sharing. Once again, if you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure you click the subscription button, the little bell, the notification button. And if there's a topic that you want me to discuss, feel free to leave that below as well. And if it's something that I think a lot of people would benefit from, I certainly will try to create a video. Anyhow, I'm Aaron Marcus. I can't wait to talk with you again soon. See ya.